Hello everyone and welcome back to Avocado Scents once again. As I had promised earlier in one of my videos, specifically the top 5 gourmand fragrances, I had included this fragrance in the list, but I hadn't done the full review of this fragrance. So let's check it out. And before we begin, if you haven't subscribed to this channel or you are here for the first time, please do consider subscribing to the channel as it really helps me a lot. And while you are there, hit the notification bell as well. The Khamrah Qahwa is the flanker to the very popular and highly successful the original Lattafa Khamrah. The original Khamrah was very successful for Lattafa, just like Aventus was to Creed. So will it be able to ride on the success of original Khamrah, and will it prove to be a worthy flanker? We will check it in the video soon. Now enough of the introduction, let's begin with the packaging. In terms of packaging, Khamrah Qahwa is no slouch. In fact, like the original, it has one of the better presentations out there. It comes with a similar box to that of a Khamrah, but just in a different colorway. Now let's take a closer look at the box. Lattafa Khamrah Qahwa is written at the golden color on the front, along with the 100 ml of the perfume concentration. There is a hologram or sticker at one side of the box for the authenticity of the fragrance. And at the back there is mention of all the ingredients and manufacturing details and all other good stuffs. Now let's open up the box, and as we open up the box, the bottle just rests there, snugly fit and safe. The presentation is top notch. This looks very opulent and very rich. Feels much more expensive than it really is, isn't it? This presentation can easily rival some niche fragrances for sure. Just take a look at the golden mirrored finish at the back of the box. Attention to details is awesome. It is written once again Lattafa Khamrah Qahwa, and it really gives it a classy look. Excellent box to showcase the fragrance. The bottle design is also very similar to the original Khamrah, but with subtle differences. For starter, the juice color is different, and at the bottom of the glass there is a darker gradient which gives it a very nice look. Inside the bottle there is ambery and whiskey colored juice with a Lattafa sticker at the bottom. This bottle takes inspiration from the Killian's Angel Shares bottle, but it has its own twists and differences as well. The original Khamrah was never a one-to-one clone of Killian's Angel Share for me. It was similar, but it had its own scent propel to it along with it. The crystal-like glass bottle will look beautiful in any fragrance collection, and when the light hits the juice at different angles, it looks even more gorgeous. After that unique and distinct presentation, let's take a look at the Atomizer. I tried to shoot this in multiple times, but every time the camera lost focus, so please bear with me. As you could see, the spray was decent, the distribution was wide and long enough. The atomizer is not pressurized, but it will get the job done. Now coming to the most important aspect of this review, the smell. From the beginning you will notice that this fragrance is very well blended. It is very smooth with no harshness whatsoever. You will notice that this fragrance has a very beautiful sweetness to it. Along with the sweetness, you will notice that there are a hint of spices which makes the fragrance very well rounded. However, keep in mind that this is not a spice heavy fragrance. Ginger is not the most prominent note in this fragrance. The spices in this fragrance give it a festive and warm feel to it. The cinnamon gives it a sweet, spicy aroma along with the subtle hints of cardamom. You will notice from the beginning that there is some similarity to the original Khamrah DNA. Along with that, you will also notice there are many differences despite having uncanny resemblance to the original Khamrah. In its previous iteration, there was dates in the heart notes, while in the Qahwa it switches it out for candied fruits. The praline along with the candied fruits give it a sweet, sugary feel to it, along with a hint of fruitiness to it. The light spices along with the sweetness give it a distinct warm and festive feel to it. It has a cozy and elegant feel to it, and it will surely garner compliments. You will also notice that the sweetness has been toned down a little bit from the original Khamrah. Along with those sweet and spicy facets, you will also get a beautiful and smooth coffee aroma in this fragrance. In fact, the roasted coffee is the star of this fragrance. Here the Qahwa stands for the Middle Eastern roasted coffee instead of the Kashmiri tea. The beautiful sweet coffee note along with the vanilla and tonka beans give it a rich sweet base to the fragrance. It is a very interesting fragrance for sure. It is a coffee-based fragrance, but it is not bitter. Instead, it has fruity and candy-like sweetness. It doesn't have the bubblegummy sweetness by any means. It has an excellent opening as well as a beautiful dry down. If you are a stickler of sweet fragrances, you must try this fragrance. This fragrance is that good. You will have to trust me on this one. This fragrance has a sort of niche and expensive feel to it, and I am sure that you won't be disappointed by this fragrance. Give this fragrance a try for sure. And if you have already tried this fragrance, please let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this fragrance. Now coming to the performance side of the things, it has very good longevity just like the original Khamrah. It is not a room filler, but it has moderate projection for about 2 to 3 hours. After that it sits rather close to the skin, but it can still be detected by other people when they come close to you, and after around 8 hours of mark it becomes totally skin scent. So it is not quite a beast mode fragrance, but very good performance for sure. It is strong enough to garner compliments, but it is not that strong to choke out somebody or induce a headache. This is a perfectly unisex fragrance, and men and women can easily rock this fragrance equally. This is a fall and winter appropriate fragrance. It is more suited to evening and nighttime rather than daytime. This is definitely not an office, work or formal fragrance. This is a fragrance to rock in the dinner in a festive season or any special occasions. It can also be used for date situation as well, as long as you are okay with sweet fragrances. This perfume is very close to perfection in terms of smell and presentation wise, and also price wise. It is a must try fragrance in my opinion, and if you like sweet fragrances, it is a blind buy worthy, and you may even want to keep a backup bottle of this fragrance. That's it for today's video. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button and do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. I will meet you next time with a new perfume review. And if you are watching the video till now, a big thanks to all of you and have a nice day.